then if you're right, we'll be swinging off the ocean dock.
Yes, sir, that's understood. At the moment, I'm about 6 minutes to ocean dock. Would you be happy if I come on past close and then I'll stick right up to 49?
No, rather you didn't.
Yeah, understood, sir. In that case, we'll slow down and we'll just hold off 38.9 if you're happy with that.
Yeah, you're just 39, that's much appreciated, thank you.
No problem, sir.
BTS Red Jet 7 crossing the height line for down ship carrying HPT. All copies, thank you.
Ahoy, shipmates! I think it's working. A lot of things to connect up. A lot of software to update. A lot of buttons to push, quite frankly. And here, coming from the right-hand side of the screen, is the disco ship AIDAcosma. You may have heard her on the radio, VTS radio, or you may not have done. The VTS radio is very garbled, and that's something that needs my attention. Could someone just let me know if you're getting audio, because I'm not entirely sure what's connected at the moment. Just write a little something in the chat. That'd be much appreciated. Thank you, shipmates. Oh, ahoy, tomorrow, good win. Thanks for that. Good. Excellent. Right. Oh, it's very tricky to tell. Well, they're just having a little test broadcast here, just to make sure that all my technology is working. All the software's had a lot of updates. Oh, thank you there, Tizzy C, and thanks there, Tonka Bean. And thanks. This is a rather elite group here. This is just for members of the channel and supporters of the channel. So just for the members, of course, the fantastic blue spanners, and of course, the PayPal donors and so on. So just a little elite group this evening. A bit more volume, okay. Yeah, let's try that in. I have been experimenting with some better settings, so maybe that'll help. Let's have a go. All right. But yes. So AIDAcosma on her way. She's reversing all the way out of the port of Southampton. She was up down the other side of Mayflower Park. It's coming past the ocean terminal, and quite frankly said to the red funnel, "No, you can't squeeze past me. Wait your turn." So that's what's happening there. I've had an extensive exchange of emails with ABP over the last many months, and I reckon that we've had our last exchange of emails. I'm just waiting for one to come back now, which essentially is a draft that I've sent to ABP of a press release that I'm going to send to all the shipping companies in the Port of Southampton, operating in the Port of Southampton. Once that's approved from ABP, this is the step we're at now, hopefully that'll happen this week, and they can then fire that out, and live broadcasts may return. Also need to move a few cameras. Unfortunately, box cam and port cam, Berry Cam and Town Quay Cam have had to move due to an unfortunate accident with Box Cam. It's a great piece of kit. In fact, it's the same camera this as the Netley cam here. And in fact, it's also the same camera as good old Cal's cam over here. What's going on over here? I see we have something passing by. So they're the same cameras. They're great cameras, but unfortunately, Boxcam decided that it was going to have a bit of a reboot. At something like 3 or 4 in the morning, it decided to reboot, and it didn't stop rebooting. It just carried on rebooting, and when it reboots, it spins round and round quite fast. So at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, for about 8 hours, it was just going, and that annoyed the neighbours and the occupiers in various flats in the building where the camera is. Probably could have got away with that, but it happened again on another subsequent 2 or 3 occasions. So unfortunately, I have worn out my welcome there, so I have to find a new location for the cameras. Understandable, I suppose. It was just unfortunate that when it happened, nobody was there to let me know who could have turned off the cameras and restarted them, and I couldn't control them remotely. It's all an unfortunate set of circumstances. Bit of an echo, you say, in Cruise Sky, when I am in a different room, a different location. There is probably a different acoustical sound to this room. It's not my usual cabin. I'm travelling around quite a bit these days, so I'm more mobile, but all seems to be working. You can see the AIDAcosma spinning around. Did a interesting night drone of AIDAcosma. You've probably all seen that anyway, but it came out okay, I thought, in the end. Not too bad. It'll be quite nice, I think, when AIDAcosma leaves and it's not quite pitch black, but not quite daylight. So that's sort of, half an hour past sunset, where there's still a bit of light, which will help my camera on the drone, but also give it slightly better colour in the film. So that's a little channel update for all of my special shipmates here. And I don't have, unfortunately, due to another technical hitch, I don't have access to Cruise Cam on this software. I'm not entirely sure what's gone on there. I need to find out on that one. It's surprising how many little bits and pieces there are to connect together. All the cameras are connected via over the internet via various different routers and ports. They've all got different configurations, and sometimes they change, and when things get updated it doesn't work and you've got to go in and change the settings back. So you have all those sorts of things. The software itself changes, other software changes, Windows changes. I've got a different microphone. There are so many variables. It did actually take me quite a while this evening to get this working, but it all seems good, which is excellent. So like I say, hopefully I can get this to go live next week once ABP have sent me my press release back. As it's a bit of a special occasion, a bit of open forum. Any questions from the shipmates while we're here enjoying the AIDAcosma and her flashing light show? Any questions? Yeah, this is the bit I could never get when I was droning. I always wanted this really colourful part of her display, and every time I tried to take a picture with the drone, she stopped and went all single colour. A bit like she's done now. Yeah, that's the bits I kept getting every time I took a photograph. I need to plan my trips better, I guess. Oh, ahoy there, Leanne. Doesn't have a question, but just says, I want to say thank you for doing a great job. Well, thank you, Shipman. I'm glad you enjoy it all. I hope to progress with some more content in the coming year. Get some more live streams going. Got some more camera locations. Talking to various different people. I'm not entirely sure how likely these locations are going to come off. it seems to me that everyone's quite keen to talk and go, yes, we'd like a camera. And then when it comes down to the nitty gritty, it doesn't seem to get there. But, well, I'll keep persevering. But there's talking to quite a few, so I would hope we'll get some more camera locations. Ahoy there, Moon Plays. Says that flashy lights make it like a musical theatre show. Certainly does. I quite agree. It's like something out of Vegas, isn't it? Ahoy there, TCC says, when the cameras are moved, do you think we will see the same views as we used to, or they'll be totally different? I'm hoping I'm hoping that the majority of the cameras will get more or less the same view or an improved view. So it should be better, or it should be similar or better. Yeah, I've got been talking to a couple of different restaurants, and they just need to pass me on to someone. But I think that seems good as well. So yes, it's all looking rather good. And there's potentially a camera further down in port, which would be good for when the ships swing, and then some further out down Southampton water around the corner a bit. So could increase our coverage quite a great deal. But I say it's just slow progress, at the moment, unfortunately. Oh, the vendor. Yeah, thank you, shipmate. Says a great job. And Chuck V says fab job as well. Chuck V is one of our, I think it's our chap. Chuck V is our newest member, and welcome aboard, shipmate. Okay, well, this is quite good. I have a couple of indicators on my computer here which tells me the quality of the stream I'm sending, and it is reporting it's been green the whole time, which is good. So that's positive. I'm experimenting with a different microphone here, different sound settings that appear to be good. What else? Got a different. It's got a different control system for the camera. I'm using it on my phone, which actually does seem to work quite well, although switching between cameras could be tricky. Think about that. Hoy there, Moon Places. Can't wait for Celebrity Beyond. Oh yeah, Celebrity Beyond. When's Celebrity Beyond coming? I think Celebrity Beyond is not for a little while, is she? Let's see if we can find Celebrity Beyond. Celebrity Beyond. No, I don't think I have an arrival time yet for Celebrity Beyond. I have some. There's nothing new coming up particularly at the moment. There's the Ada, or should I say AIDAcosma. She'll be coming into port on the 10th of April. Not a new ship by any stretch, but new to the channel. So I'll try and get some dronage in of her. And then later on in April, we have the MSC Prizosia. No, I don't. It's an MSC ship. That'll be the first time in Port of Southampton. That could be a good one. 27th of April. And 1st of May, we have the Emerald Princess. Again, first time in the Port of Southampton. 4th of May, the Enchanted Princess. Again, first time in Port of Southampton. So getting quite busy. This is why I really need to get this all up and running and working, because when May comes around, it's going to be super busy. And, yep, that's the Enchanted Princess, the 4th of May. Norwegian Getaway. Sounds like some sort of cruise ship bank robbery, doesn't it? It's the 8th of May. The MSC Poisa. What these MSC ships have difficult to pronounce P names. 8th, that's the 9th of May for her. Norwegian Dawn, the 14th of May. Silver Moon on 18th of May. The Seven Sea Splendor, 21st of May. And the Serena on 3rd of June. So May is the month where we are going to be live streaming like mad fools. So that's one in April. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in May. Wow. It's going to be a busy month in May, shipmates. Celebrity Beyond provisionally 27th of April, says Kevin. Thank you for that, Kevin. Alright, so the AIDAcosma, hiding behind those grain silos at the end here. That's one advantage of the AIDAcosma ship. She is nice and bright, so nighttime departures certainly still have plenty to look at. That's excellent. Oh, what else can I say? Anything else to update you with? What else am I doing? Getting myself sorted with a few things. That's true. Getting back into the swing of doing some drone videos and ship videos. It's really tricky in the winter when, of course, it's been frowned upon, and 2, the weather's not very good. It's always either dark or wet or windy or all three, and that's really good for droning. So. Tamara Goodwin's struggling with you're trying to become a member of the channel. I don't know if I can send you a members link. I'll see. I wonder if I can do that. Actually, no, I can't do that because I'm not. That's really difficult. How do I do that? Huh. Yeah, that's actually quite difficult. Oh no, here we go. No, I can. There we go. I can do it. There we go. There we go, Tamara. Have a go with this. I know this will help you. Well, pleasure having your board, Moonplace. This is just a little test to make sure I've got everything going. So, yeah, you're more than welcome to leave the ship. It's not a bad shot, is it, really, this time of night? It's quite impressive. It's lighting up the hole rather well. Oh, you're already a member tomorrow. Oh, that's really odd. What's going on there, then? Yes, you can cancel it and rejoin again. I don't think it doesn't make any difference. Yeah, I think it doesn't charge or anything, so give that a go. It's very odd, isn't it? I wonder why. Yes, what I was saying. Yes, I've got I've got to try to make some more little films in and around the Port of Southampton. Of course, May's going to be a busy ship month, isn't it, with all the new ship arrivals? So I should be live streaming and droning, combination of both. And then what else? In June time, I'm going to try and take a little boat trip across the channel to the Channel Islands. Let's make a little film of that, so that could be entertaining. At the moment, we're busy getting the boat ready, which just when you think you've done something, you find that something else is broken and leaking. Been quite the challenge. I think part of that was probably down to the boat not being used much during lockdown. Well, you couldn't use it during lockdown, so I think it's in need of a bit of TLC. Look at that, it's a really nice picture, isn't it? Like this shining ship of disco-ness. Excellent. Yeah, that's a good picture. Tomorrow, Goodwin, I don't know about the page. Most of these memberships, they don't charge you until after you've had a month of pleasure and joy. So once you've been charged, I don't think, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure once you've been charged, you won't be recharged if you come and go, if that makes sense. I don't quite know why everyone's having a problem with the YouTube one. I don't like having quite so many membership systems, really. But some people don't like using the YouTube one. Some people don't like using Patreon. Some people don't like using PayPal. And so I seem to cover all bases with all three. Rather complicated. Oh, that pretty helps. If I zoom, this is quite a good. So if I zoom out, the ship really blows out too much bright light. So I need to actually zoom in, keep zoomed into the ship to get the best sort of colours and picture. That's why really it would be helpful if when we get these sort of nighttime dusk, and then that'll be perfect for. Especially a ship like this. Most of the other cruise ships are so much darker by comparison. Oh, there in cruise guy. Thank you for confirming picture and sound quality. Of course, tomorrow we all look odd without an anchor. Look at this, full on disco mode now. Oh, I can see a white light from one of the 4 cabins. If that's someone signalling to us. Maybe they're signalling the need of rum. Please send now. Ah, there we go. Leanne's got all the information. It's really odd for me. I'm on the other side of all these things. I don't actually know how they work. I suppose I should become a patron to myself, and then I might know. Sounds so complicated. Excellent. Right, AIDAcosma, relatively new ship, only in port this year, and looks very similar to the other AIDA ships, but I'm pretty sure the other AIDA ships don't have quite the light show. There'll be a potentially new one coming in later. Oh, that'll be interesting. I see I've still got green on all my lights on my dashboard here. That's all looking good. This is excellent. This is very encouraging. Encouraging to see a good stream after a long time without streaming. So I'm hoping to get that letter from ABP this week. Send that out. So I'm suspecting probably when I do my first public live stream. Oh, that's a good question. When would that be? Probably not Probably not. It's probably from 11th onwards. That'd be then Arcadia, AIDAcosma. Maybe I'll do AIDAcosma on the 13th. That's a Wednesday. That might be something. Yeah, that might work. Well, there's actually a couple on the 13th. Well, that might be a one to get started. Probably Iona on the 16th. Iona seems very popular. And then, of course, definitely when we get round to the new ships coming into port, we'll try and live stream those. Oh, there's lines on the screen. I wonder where that's from. Oh, hello. There's lines on my... Oh, dear. What's happened? I've got horizontal lines all over my screen. Ah, there we go. My fault. Not yours, shipmate. My fault. I agree with you there, Tizzy C. It definitely looks like a ship for young people. I quite liked the little walkthrough that I found of the Saga Spirit of Discovery. Looks very comfortable on board. Perhaps that's more my style. It's a nice, comfortable bar. I can sit there and have a rum and read a good book. It's maybe a bit much for me, but I would be fascinated to go on board and see actually what it's like. If we zoom out at some distance, it's almost as bright as the port of Southampton, isn't it? Incredible. Yeah, so I'm using my phone to actually control the camera, which does work quite well. I don't have enough screens. Normally I have a couple of extra screens, but I'm in a different location. Tomorrow's still struggling with rank. Yes, you only get an anchor if you're a YouTube member. Not the YouTube membership. Should be in that link that I put. If you click on that link, there you go. I'll give you the link again. There you go. You should be able to find YouTube membership through that one. You can join us at one of 4 levels, I think. Any level is greatly appreciated. Didn't hear any passenger numbers or crew numbers. Don't remember what the AIDAcosma. I think she's 4,500. Actually, no, I'm not sure I found any numbers. No. Let's have a look. No, I didn't actually find any passenger numbers for AIDAcosma. I'm guessing somewhere in the region of 3,500 passengers, something like that. If we assume, oh no, 5,900. If we assume that she's similar to Ada Nova, then that's 5,000, just over 5,000 passengers. So she's got to be similar. I thought. It's Ada Nova, 185, 3,000 gross tons. AIDAcosma, yeah. So she must be very similar to Ada Nova, I think. The same ship, sister ship, I would have thought, looking at the specifications. So we're looking at 5,200 passengers, maximum 6,654 passengers, and a crew of 1,600. So that's a fairly heavy passenger to crew ratio. As, crew members, those shipmates there, they'll certainly be busy looking after all those passengers. Oh, I've got rid of the chat screen. I've done that before. There we go. Kevin's given me the link, which that's linked to. Yeah, 80. It's got an infinity pool, 17 restaurants, deck 16. It's got some flip flops on them, 80 spa angle bots. I think that means a 80 capacity spa, 17 bars. Gosh, 17 bars. I mean, if you're on a fortnight cruise, it's going to take you. You'll have to pack a couple of bars in one day. So, you know, 1 bar a day. Oh, quite a challenge, that, isn't it? What else have we got here? 20 decks in total. Gerstel Winkelgeet, 17 knots. I'm guessing that. I wouldn't say it's top speed. I'm guessing that's cruising speed. I mean, it's not very high top speed, 17 knots. Taifanger Gang Max. I think that's maximum draft, 8.6 meters. Quite interesting. Look at the website there. Some lovely photographs, though they don't look real. Huh. Look like artist's impressions, don't they? It has a bit of a 3D walk around of the website. It's not as good as the Saga one, I'd say, unless you can move around. It's all in German. German. No, don't know. Oops, missing my ship. Also hoping at some point to get to Netlycam leveled. I had upgraded the Wi-Fi link to Netlycam, which has improved the signal. Actually, hasn't improved the signal too much of the what's coming out of the camera for your viewing pleasure, but it has improved. Hey, tomorrow Goodwin got your anchor. Woo! Well done, shipmate. It has improved the control of the camera, helpfully, and we'll be leveling off, I think, later in the year, where there is some work to be done to the tower. So there we go. Gemma Harris says that she doesn't know how she feels about the flashing neons. Wouldn't like to be in a cabin underneath them. I know what you mean. Maybe it's not too bad, or maybe they only do it when they're leaving port, so perhaps it's not so disturbing. But if you were trying to catch 40, or maybe they put really good blackout curtains in so you can black it out. I mean, look at it there, glowing there. It's like a small city floating. Well, it's like a small city, isn't it? 5,500 passengers. Very good. Well, I'm pleased with that, shipmates. All seems to be good. I just need to connect in cruise cam. Yeah, that should help. And then some other cameras to add in at various locations. Excellent. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed coming along for a little ride for a test session. Slightly unusual. I was just going to do it by myself. I was just going to try it, mainly because I thought it was all going to go wrong, and I didn't really want to make a mess it while you're all watching. But I thought, well, perhaps you might just enjoy it anyway. But it seems like I've got most of it working, and it seems to be working well. So it's all thumbs up. Oh, no, they're still working. I'd just like to thank you all for being members, crew members of this fantastic shipmates. It's all very much appreciated. And I will be signing off. I'd just like to say thank you to all of the spanners doing such a top job elsewhere on the channel. More so on the live streams to come. Oh, there's FP. Late arrival. And I'm going to pop off. Till next time, shipmates.